I would hate for them to do this console launch and it doesn't pay off. I want to see it successful. So Delta Force put out a new update over on Reddit explaining some of the things that are coming to the official launch for console, and also some things that they decided not to talk about. So we're going to get into that. But first, I have an update for you guys that's pretty big. I have my own audio app, and if you guys don't know, I designed it for Warzone. However, I've been doing some testing, and it seems like this app also helps a ton in Delta Force. I'm going to show you guys just a clip of me walking through a building on Dam and showing you how it sounds normally. And now I want to show you guys a clip of how it sounds with my tune.
Underground in the back.
It's pretty crazy to me. My audio helps you hear people further away and at a way higher volume. So if you guys are interested in trying my app, I have a free version and a paid version. But let me just say, if you like the free version, do me a favor, consider getting the premium subscription, because the subscriptions help us do live updates and helps me actually be able to pay programmers to do these updates. So every subscription means a lot. But let's get into what exactly is going on with Delta Force. Because first off, they actually posted over on their Reddit a bunch of answers to questions during an AMA after the console testing. So let's just start with this one. There has been multiple posts about how the controller mapping for console isn't analog like some other games. Is there a roadmap for updated controller support? And they said, we plan to fully support it in a future update. Partial support will be available by the time the game launches on console. Now, that is a really good thing. The fact that they're acknowledging there is a problem is huge. I mean, we want there to be controller full analog support. And if you haven't seen my video on it, I'll leave a link in the comment section you can go check out. But it truly is a problem. And I'm glad that they're addressing it in a proactive way and speaking about the issue and not just handling it behind closed doors. Transparency is very important when it comes to video games. So the next question is, will you implement console-only crossplay? And their answer was, we want to deliver a true seamless cross-platform experience for players so they can effortlessly sync their progression between all platforms. As for crossplay, console players can choose to play with or against PC players, or they can choose to stay in a console exclusive queue. To answer your question, yes, they can play on console with other consoles only, or you can have console to PC crossplay, which is a huge W again. I gotta be transparent. There are some negatives. If you go through these Reddit posts and really look into what people are asking, the main things they talk about is the controller support, issues with the UI, and the crossplay. They are not, however, talking about FOV on console and the frame rate on console. And so I think there's a very good chance that console is going to be locked to 90 FOV and it's going to be locked to 60 hertz. That's not the end of the world. I will say it's been done before. Modern Warfare 19 was locked to 60 frames and locked to 90 FOV, and it was still a very good and successful game. But the problem that I see with this whole situation is that if we're going to have console compete in a space where everybody is on PCs, it will be an issue. However, because they had that crossplay only to console option, it could work. I personally couldn't see myself playing on console without 120 FOV and 120 frames. I've been spoiled by Call of Duty and Battlefield and all these other games that give you that option. And to be fair, Battlefield has had the option to have a higher FOV since I believe like Battlefield 3. I could be wrong there, so correct me in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Do me a favor, like this video and subscribe if you agree with any of the things I'm saying, because truly I want Delta Force to do very well. And I want it to compete at a level that no one is prepared for, especially having competition. And the reason is competition in the first-person shooter space is very important. If you want your game to stand out, it has to be unique and can't be another cookie-cutter FPS. Delta Force has that on lock. But also, they need to have a full transparency on every issue and be able to sustain their player base and not just decline right away, which we've seen already with Splitgate. That just happened, and they're going back into beta after launching. And Splitgate had everything that they thought they needed. They had their arena set up. They had a battle royale. They thought they were ready, but they were rushing. And you might think it's funny. You might think it's sad. But a lot of people lost their jobs, and a lot of people were not able to play their favorite game anymore because essentially shut down. It's no longer available. It's in beta. What does that mean for Delta Force? Well, I would hate for them to do this console launch, and they put so much money into delivering on this, and it doesn't pay off. I want to see it successful. And the other big thing about competition in the FPS space is that when there's a good FPS, it makes all the other ones scared, and they're going to put more effort into their games, and you're going to see all of the games improve across the board. So anyone that's bought an FPS recently will start to feel the benefits of one game doing better than the others. So I want Delta Force to do well, because who doesn't want all their games to do well? Let's be real. Call of Duty's in a rut. Battlefield's been in a rut. And Battlefield 6 might look really good, but we've been down this road before where the trailers look really good. I'm looking at you, 2042. So, guys, like the video. Check out my audio app. I'll see you in the next video.